Yo, what is up everybody? My name is your Tribe Yaman here, and today we have a video that's really overdue. I want to apologize that this video truly should have came out about a month ago when I last uploaded my Blackout Alcatraz video. It's currently the end of May, I think, almost getting to June. So it's definitely overdue. It's talking about AGN Ohio, why everything didn't work out the way it did. Um, First off, I want to say that we just weren't ready for the event, truthfully. Um, Mostly because of this reason. The week of the tournament, I got the flu so bad that the 155-pound, 6'3" guy that I am, I'm already skinny as is, as you can see. I I had the flu and I lost 10 to 15 pounds in 24 hours. Now that put me down to having so little energy that I get motion sickness just opening up my phone to check a text message I get from a teammate saying, "Hey, are you okay? Hope you're doing well," or "Hope you get better so we can start practicing a little bit more for this tournament." During this time, we picked up Ram from Dusk Combat Force. I forgot what org he was on, uh, but at the time we picked him up for AGN, and then we were looking for a solid fifth. Now we were looking for a solid fifth for probably about 4 weeks, because we had someone, then he left 2 weeks before the tournament, and we were feeling very confident with this dude. And then when he leaves, we were all stressing. We were all stressing out. Someone said they couldn't play on the team unless if we dropped Ram for his friend, or else his parents wouldn't let him compete at AGN, which I mean he did anyway without competing with his friend. So I don't get the whole deal of that fiasco. But overall, we had just very little time to practice. The team that we had was me, Tampa, Blessed, Ram, and Intent. Intent we played for about 4 hours in total. And it was all the night before we got back, and that was the only time I was even able to get on or even go downstairs, because I play in a basement, as you can tell from that window. But I play in a basement, so I had no energy to even go to the restroom by myself. Like I was sick. It was awful. I hope I never relive that type of sickness again. It was almost to the point where I wanted to go to the hospital and get checked out, and I really wish I would have. Even just to get some fluids in me, because I couldn't hold anything down. But another thing is the chemistry. Of course, me, Tampa, and Blessed at this time were already teaming for, I want to say, a month. So we already knew what each other what we were doing, what we were going to do. And then when we picked up Ram from Dusk, we decided to change up some things because some things weren't mixing very well. So we more of like maneuvered our roster to make sure he's the most comfortable, because he's the one that we need, well, it showed that we needed help in S&D, as well as help rotating and help getting the necessary kills in hardpoint and control. And we were doing pretty well. Then we started, of course, go with this one dude who said he couldn't join he couldn't go to the LAN unless he was playing with his friend. He said no 3 days before the event. Then we picked up Intent, and he said, I'm only 10-15 minutes away from the venue. I'll do as best as I can with the time that we have. It's rather I go with you guys or I don't play at all." And we're like, okay, this guy is showing that he wants to do the best we can. He's wanting to fill any role that we need him to, and it was going well until the day of the event. We were shooting bots in the hotel, and we were doing fine. Like we each shot about 150 bots, before we even went to the venue. And then right before we met Intent, and then once we got there, Intent started to just make Maddox classes when he was our main AR at the time, and it just didn't work out because he wanted to go a little bit more fast paced when he is like he could drop 50 kills with an ICR if he goes slow, or even if he just stays with the Maddox or goes to a KN or anything else besides the Maddox. Like he goes a little bit slow, keeps the spawns, does everything that he needs to do. Overall, we just didn't have the confidence that we did the night before. Everyone traveled. So the event was a Saturday and Sunday event, I believe, and everyone was traveling to Portsmouth on Friday. Of course, Tampa had the most drive, and he still was phenomenal. As soon as he got to the hotel, he shot like 300 bots, and at the time I was getting done shooting 100 bots, going to bed, and then he got we all met at the hotel at the same time. I shot about 50 to 100 bots, feeling okay with the Maddox and the ICR, and they shot 150 50 with both guns. Then Tampa shot about 300, went to bed, woke up before me. For the event, we were walking in, we were looking confident. We were there about an hour and a half before the first match would start, so we were there about 10:30. We were advised to be there around 11 to 11:30, so we thought we'd be able to get some practice in. But because of technical issues, we couldn't even warm up at all. So we were going up against a very top-tier team, Java and company. And we just didn't perform very well. The hardpoint frequency, we still got about 120 seconds from that kill, from that game. But we were getting streaked out. No way that we were able to even touch any open hills or even get spawns for it when we did. So a lot of things were just going down from there. Then we went to Payload S&D, and Ram went 0-7, I believe, for that. So we didn't do very well. And then for the control, I believe it was Arsenal control. We all decided, okay, this is gonna be rough. We have to make a reverse sweep to stay in the winners bracket. And by the way, all during this time, I had aim assist off. I completely forgot I did because I personally only had 2 minutes of practice, so I don't even think I turned on aim assist for that time. So, going after the 3-0 sweep, we went back to the we stayed at the venue. Looked at the people who were projected to win and lose, so then we know who we were facing. We found out that we were going to be facing a team called Blue Volumes, and we were feeling confident. We went back to the hotel for like an hour and a half, shot bots, just relaxed. A couple people slept a little bit, just get all the stress and the nerves out, and we were feeling confident going into that match. Now, here's when everything went down. It was a frequency hardpoint. We were up, I think, by half a hill, and then all of a sudden, we hear someone yelling on the other team saying, and he's standing up. I look over, and he's standing up yelling, "My controller doesn't effing work. You guys are losing in a 4v5. And then we heard all in our headphones from the people who are commentating saying, okay, we're going to do a full restart of the map. So we're like, okay, we're going to slow down. We're just going to, we're not really even going to do anything. They go up a minute in hill time because the commentators didn't end the game. So already we are down, I think it was 152 to 45. And that was all because we lost our pacing. Because we thought that we were going to, have the map be over with. Then we go into S&D Hacienda, and Ram steps up, and Blessed steps up. Intent should have done a little bit more on his part. Tampa was doing phenomenal with the sniper, but at the same time, the commentators Well, the volume for the commentators was up on the monitor, so it was like a 10-second delay. So when Tampa was sniping one round, we all could hear the commentator say, "Well, it looks like someone's gonna get a haircut since Tampa is watching Outer Vine with a sniper, with the Paladin," and that just forced him to get killed instantly, and then we're in an instant disadvantage. Um, and then a couple rounds later, which was the last round of the event that we played in, um, it got to I want to say a 2v5. Me and Ram, and my controller at the time was also bugging out. I would melee at random times. I put it on my Twitter as well several times. I'm like, what's going on with my stuff? This cannot be happening before the event. And the day of the event, it didn't happen until that last round. And I randomly jumped. I was by the edge, and for some reason my controller thought I hit my paddle that on my scuff that allowed me to just jump over an auto mantle, which not auto mantle, but I guess it is auto mantle, but so I jumped, and people were like, "Why did you challenge that?" I'm like, "I didn't. My controller chose for me. I didn't even hit the button. I was only aimed in. Yeah, I was trying to see if I can get my controller, but I was aimed in. I was moving side to side. I had my hands off my paddles, and it just jumped. So, and I challenged with a Maddox, and he had a solid close range in mid-map Hacienda. So, automatically it went to a 1v3, Ram against 3 people. Then it went to a 1v1, and Ram started to challenge people in bottom. No, he challenged someone in connector with half his bullets, and we were all yelling at him, "Reload your gun, reload your gun, reload your gun, don't challenge." Because we also had bomb down. So, and Ram knew where he was, or at least went to. If he would have just stayed in around by where we all thought he was going to go to, we probably would have won the round, then won the game, going to the map 3. And it just didn't go as planned at all. We thought that he would have made a little bit more of a smart decision, and we've joked around with him several times, and about the whole situation with AGN, and I think we're on that account. I think that we all thought that we were on good terms, but going in right now, me, Bless, and Tampa are just teaming. Intent, of course, was just to pick up, so he and his duo were 2 different roles that we didn't need. So we decided not to go with Intent, and Ram went back to Dusk for content creation, and we just hope the best for him and in that regards. So all in all, if we would have just had more time with even just a solid 4, knowing exactly what we're going to do in certain situations, to play it smart even when our controllers give us stupid glitches and stuff like that. That's really all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this kind of like after AGN recap that was due a month ago. So I hope you guys enjoy any other type of content that I'm going to be posting from the future, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one. Peace out.